Friends, family, we are gathered here together today to celebrate the affirmation of vows for Jenna and Josh. They've come today to establish this point and celebrate in their relationship, because the affirmation of vows is a covenant and not a contract. They have come together today to value the sacred institution of marriage. And it is with that declaration that you come together today, that we celebrate with you. Will you pray with me, please? Heavenly Father, we thank you and praise you for this privilege to celebrate two hearts becoming one. We thank you for your unconditional love for each of us. We thank you for the power and the promise and the forgiveness and the unconditional love that you pour out on each of us, God. May this marriage, from this day forward, be bound in your love. May this be the exclamation point. May you be the cornerstone. May you be all of these things. May we just continue to thank you and praise you no matter what. For it's in Jesus' name we do pray, because we do believe. Amen. Amen. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 2 and 3 declare, "Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace." Love binds all things together in perfect harmony. And my prayer for the two of you is that these words would be your encouragement moving forward, and that they would be your guidance, not just for today, but for every day. And as you are facing each other now, what I'd like to do is have the two of you hold hands. Because marriage is the clasping of hands, the blending of hearts, the union of two lives becoming one. This marriage will stand by the strength of your love and the power of faith you have not only in one another, but also in God. Jenna, will you hold Josh's hands, palms up? Support underneath. No, palms up. There we go.
Having issues.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
Having problems.
and take a look at his hands, because these are the hands that will be your best friend. They are strong, they are vibrant with love. These hands, which are resting in yours, are the hands of the one promising to love you for all the remaining days of your life. Now switch. Josh, these hands will work alongside you and will help to build your future as you laugh and cry and share in your innermost secrets and dreams. These hands will work long hours for you. They're the hands for which you will passionately love and cherish through the years. The same hands will wipe away tears of sorrow and tears of joy. My encouragement for you is to treasure these hands. This is an opportunity, without a doubt, to proceed forward in unconditional love. And with God as your guide, not only will your hands be cherished through each other, this will be an opportunity to celebrate victories with you together as husband and wife. We've come to the point of vows. Are you ready? Here we go. Josh, do you take this woman whose hands you are holding to be your wife, and do you promise before God and these witnesses that you will be true to her and a devoted husband, true to her in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in prosperity and adversity, and keep yourself to her and only her until God separates you by death?
I do.
Jenna, do you take this man whose hands you are holding to be your husband? And do you promise before God and these witnesses that you will be to him a true and devoted wife, true to him in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in prosperity and adversity, and keep yourself to him and only him until God separates you by death?
I do.
The wedding ring. It has a particular divine design to it. And it is a reminder for us that in good times and in bad, our love for each other must never come to an end. Josh, I'm going to give you Jenna's rings. And if you would, please take the left hand, her left hand, and place this on the third finger of that hand and repeat after me. Hold on, sorry, I lost. With this ring, I seal my promise to you, to love and to cherish you in both good times and bad, and value our life together for as long as we both have breath. Jenna, will you take Josh's ring and place it on his left hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I seal my promise to you, to love and to cherish you in both good times and in bad, and value our life together for as long as we both have breath. Come together before God. You have expressed your desire to be husband and wife. You've shown your love and affection for each other by joining hands. You've made promises of faith and devotion to each other. You've sealed these promises with the giving and receiving of rings, and therefore I have the privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. Woo! Hey, wait, Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Josh Patton. Yeah.